That if you tip me, put it in the box, all of my tips, all the money I ever make here at Rascals goes to the McGregor Clinic. Alright? Special added bonus for tonight, if you put a 20 in there, the first person to put a 20 in there, show me the 20 before you put it in there, and you get to touch anything you want. It's not really legal. Hey, speaking of legal or illegal, do you agree with me that nice people do get arrested too? No. Has anybody here spent any time in the Lee County lockup? Yeah. I did. It's great. Everybody was so nice. I got arrested under suspicion of DUI, even though I wasn't drinking. And it took them all of 2.5 minutes from when they pulled me over to put me in handcuffs, which is a turn-on. And they called in a female deputy to frisk me, because I was dressed like this, and in fact, exactly this. Get this, she checked everything. And she didn't say nothing to nobody about nothing. So they took me downtown, and I was surrounded by these big, strong deputies. And I said, okay,
get another one?
Here goes. A good old-fashioned gay bashing.
Just get it, yeah, whatever you want.
And they said, your driver's license says that you are a man, but you look like a woman. So which is it? And I've got a problem. If I think of something funny to say, I have to say it, even if it's going to fuck me to do that. So I said, I've been asking myself the same question my entire life. They said, which is it? I said, why does it have to be either or? I'm both. They said, are you a man? I said, not much of one. They said, prove you're a man. I said, okay, fine. When I get mad, I throw things and I put holes in the wall, and when I get in a fight with my significant other, I try to make them feel like they're crazy and that it's all their fault. And the other deputies are saying, I do that, I think this might be a man. This one guy goes, hold on a second. Prove that you're a woman. I said, okay. I never know what I want to eat. It takes me forever and a day to get ready. And when my significant other says something I don't like, I just go, fine. And there's this one fucking sergeant with no sense of humor that says, okay, we'll do this the hard way. Pull up your skirt. And I said, okay. And he said, not that way, in the front. And I went, you mean, like this? And he says, all the way. And I went, no, hold on a second. Don't you have to do some kind of a body cavity search? And they said, normally when you're brought in on suspicion of DUI, we do not do a body cavity search. But in your case, we're going to make an exception. Yes. And I said, me and my big mouth. All right, let me tell you something. I was not overly impressed with the professionalism in the Lee County lockup, but I will say this much. Lee County, Florida is one of the only places in the United States where they actually charge you to go to jail, and it is worth it just for a body cavity search. Woo! They put me in with the men like this, in these clothes, and I was scared shitless. You probably want to know if there was any unwanted sexual contact.
Was there?
Some of it was unwanted.
Yeah.
I was the most popular girl in the men's cell block. You could say I had just about every sexual fantasy I ever had fulfilled. They let all the other DUI people go in 10 to 12 hours. They kept me there for 30 days on account of what they call my inappropriate sexual behavior.
Really?
Oh yeah. But let me tell you something. On the right side, going to jail allowed me to fulfill a lifelong ambition, which is to make my parents totally ashamed of me. You haven't lived until you are 65 years old. You are facing a court trial and serious jail time. You're drunk off your ass. You're stoned on weed. You're dressed in women's clothes. It's 4 a.m. and your millennial Uber driver lectures you the entire way home on your poor life choices. And you know he's right. So in Lee County, thank you, baby. In Lee County, if you are arrested, I'm going to warn you right now, you will be convicted. That's the way they work it. They overcharge you, they put you under the lights, and then they get you to agree to having committed a crime whether you did or did not. So now I'm on probation. Well, unlike a lot of people who became alcoholics during the quarantine, I did not, because you're not allowed to drink. And if you get caught, you go back to jail, and I'm still on the fence about whether or not I want to do that. So I'm reevaluating my life's decisions, and I've got a whole new set of friends. So I guess you could say that going to jail was kind of a good thing for me. I'm Shelley Kelley. Follow me on ShelleyKelleyComedy.com or Facebook. If you want your picture taken, just come up and ask. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good night. Make some noise for Shelley Kelley. And like she mentioned tonight, all of her tips and presents were going to the